Shaka. It's just not the same without Steve. Steve! What does that button do? What does that one do? What does that button 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 do then?
Shut up, Colin.
So, what does that button do? He's got 110 miles of me with nothing better to do than annoy him. We're here again. Well, I say again, back in the Lake District. We're in a car park. It's Syke Farm in Buttermere. Our last trip had a brutal ascent on the legs. This one is really going to hurt. Ow. Probably packing an extra 3 or 4 kilos this time because there's not many water sources and it's going to be pretty chilly. So I think one of those water bottles will be used as a hot water bottle later on, just to warm up the nethers.
As we're getting nearer and nearer to where we're going to start, this thing just looks like a vertical wall. It's going to be some
Right, so what I need to do.
biblical photos.
To the left, and then to the water and right, and then we start climbing.
That is brutal, that.
Do you want to have a look at it, guys?
Straight up onto the top of that highest peak that you can see there.
Yep.
Which I'd say is all 1/4 of a mile away.
Yep.
And a mile high.
Yeah. It's pretty high.
You'll see me in 10 minutes taking off my body warmer again, going
Oh yeah, we'll
way
be
too
full on.
warm, even though it's freezing at the moment. It's
Yeah.
only 9 degrees today. Yesterday was 18.
Yeah. I don't know how far we've come, but it hurts.
Quite a way. Quite a bit.
Can't really show you the view either, although it's pretty. It's just trees.
We're already derobing, as I promised you I would.
Yep. Stairway to heaven. More like the highway to hell. We should be able to see Buttermere throughout the whole of the walk. Just getting higher and higher, and then obviously Buttermere getting smaller and smaller the higher we go. Just can't help ourselves. We have to keep turning this GoPro on because it's just beautiful. I'll show you.
You know they say beauty is pain.
Yeah.
They're right. They're right.
They are right, beauty is pain.
This really is a pretty savage climb.
It's my mate over there.
It's what, sorry?
My mate, I used to go to school with her. Heather.
Does your ex know my ex?
No, why?
She's over there.
Who?
Fern.
Oh! Yes, this is...
And we've both bought another toy
yes!
on our wrists. That will be coming in a forthcoming review.
Yep.
Really good fun for camping.
Neither of them are calibrated the same
Oh, there are any
currently.
compass, barometer.
It's an ABC watch, and it's altimeter, altimeter, barometer and compass.
And time.
And time.
Temperature.
Date, temperature,
Really good.
temperature tracking, altitude tracking. All for no less than 40 quid, were it?
Yeah, well that's the review gone for.
Steve, having previously sat in a wet patch in the lakes, hasn't learnt his lesson. And wet bum
Only wet patch.
again. Steve's currently doing a shot, probably a 9-shot stitch of this panoramic that we've got. You've seen it, I'll show you again. And then he's going to stitch that all together in Photoshop with one action. We'll put down the actual actions that you need to take to get the stitch, which is really, really straightforward. As soon as he's done that, we'll pop that up. because that's going to be nice. Right guys, we've just seen this, which is nice, a bit of a waterfall, and yet again I forgot my filters for the lenses. Well, I didn't forget them, I decided not to bring them because I brought a fisheye lens. I'll explain a fisheye lens a little bit later on.
Produce some nice shots.
Produce some pretty nice shots. So I didn't bring the filters because they can't put them on the fisheye lens because the lens bulges out. So Steve, a couple of times now, has been trying to get some shots of running water that look like smoke coming down, and the filters will be perfect for that. However, I brought my sunglasses, and they're not cheap sunglasses, so they're really good lenses on them. Steve's just used my sunglasses in front of his lens on a slow shutter release at f32 to get what has to be thus far the shot of the day.
And we haven't seen anybody today.
There's been nobody at all. This fell, I will rename this fell Scoreworth. This path here now, so you get down to the tarn, that one there, the name will come up in a second. Get down to the tarn and then you start walking up this path, and it's brutal. It really is brutal. It's just never ending. It's like something from Labyrinth. And we've renamed this path the Smelly Bit, Smelly Bridge. Sorry. Smelly Bit, Smelly Bridge. This is called the Smelly Bridge. Smelly Bit is still going on. Currently on a very perilous slope. If you look this way, it just looks like a wall. There's that. We've got all the way to the top to go there yet, and that's the way down.
This is mad.
Our feet are like that.
It's mad. Colin's now using his 8mm fisheye. Good tip. It's very easy to take nice pictures when you've got such amazing views as this. But still, try and find the shot that's slightly different. So stood where we are with that super wide, you'll get the colour contrast from this nice pinky red rock against the blue from the water, the greens and the skies. Edited, post-edit, they'll look amazing. Nice light at the moment. Tops are just starting to go into cloud now as well. We didn't think it would be possible to cap some of the views we've already had, but this has done it, I think. It is mind-blowing.
So we're camped and it's amazing. Genuinely, we are, I mean, there's hardly any wind, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's negligible. We've just got us food on, which is nice. There we go. Steve's got his on as well. Mine's just about boiling point. A couple more minutes and it should be ready. Tents are set up on practically flat, on grass that looks like could be in a campsite. I mean, you don't find this at top of a fell. I mean, we're probably about 100 yards from the top of Haystacks.
Yeah, but it's where we're looking.
Yeah, this is the best bit. Are you ready for our view? Oh yes, I'm the greatest camper.
And yes, that is Scarfell lit up in the background.
Yep.
It is staggering where we are.
So
Ridiculous.
So nice.
It shouldn't be like this. It's supposed to be paying it down with rain now, heavy rain, hurricane winds, allegedly. So of course, once again, we've got 10 kilograms of kit,
Yeah.
dry kit, all packed, sealed, pressure tested. I've almost brought a dry suit to go diving in. I was expecting so much water.
Yeah. He was going to bring his gimp suit, but he changed his mind.
Colin's still got it.
I've still got it, yeah. As promised, here is the view. So our tents are pitched here. Nice. Right at the edge here of this amazingness. It's just amazing. I mean, that's not a route home. I mean, that's literally perilous journey of doom. Scarfell over in the distance. Some other hills and mountains that are green and have rocks and things. So that's view number one. Steve's singing. It's nice. That's Buttermere down there.
Colin's had a leak. He doesn't even know what's leaking, but something's leaking, and all the mockery of me on Bowfell has just stopped. Because his tent is swimming. Which is absolutely hilarious. I know that's horrible of me, but you know, he did the same thing to me. But I don't even know how much he's lost, but judging by how much he's rinsed off, that is a major leak. Oh dear, oh dear. You see, the problem with the Banshee 200 is it holds water just as well on the inside as the outside. Oh, does it ever get boring?
It didn't rain, we didn't get wet.
That is a lot of water. What's leaking there? Damn funny. Best bit is he's now going to open his bag and see that everything inside it is now soaked as well. It'd be your umbilical that's gone. What's that, vodka?
It's in a dry bag though. I don't get it. Right, update. Cleaned the tent, it's dry now. My hat's drying out. The only thing I had to mop up said spillage. And now
have to borrow my towel, but no.
Steve has only just now informed me that he's got a towel. Brilliant. There we go, ready, and drip. Nice!
It's now starting to get really cold. Colin's got a genius idea. He's decided to try and light a fire inside his tent.
It's not working.
He's not really, it's a joke, He's got one of those fancy e-cigarette things and he can make more smoke than a fire could even, if he wanted to. Alright, Jovial campers, we're just showing you another video now. We've just come out of our tents. It's probably about 10 minutes ago since the last video we made, because we want to show you something important here as well. You can see how quickly the lakes will change on you. Scarfell was over there. You can see that from the photos we took earlier on. The visibility is now down to about 100 metres. It will get less, but it's done that in probably 6 minutes, I would say. So if you're walking in this situation, or if you're looking for a nice place to pitch your tent and you get caught like this is when it gets real. You need to have your gear. I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick that up. You can see cloud moving over our tents. So we're probably down to 20 metres now. You must have gear, you must have compasses, you must have, I think, 2016 GPS positions you need to know where you are. You need to have gear. It's now at 4 degrees here now. When we pitched our tents, inside the tents it was around about 22. It's dropped that quick, and it will catch you. It really, really will. So as much as we like to promote, and we encourage you, obviously, to try and do some wild camping because it's fabulous, don't do it unless you have the gear and you know that it can do this.
Just don't underestimate it.
We've pitched, we're all ready for whatever it's going to bring us tonight. It's forecasting heavy rain. I don't know. But there you can see now on the video just how quickly it will come in. And that's what it's going to do, and I think it will get substantially worse in a minute as well. You'll probably lose, we can see that ridge over there, but I think in the next 1 minute,
yeah,
that will have gone too. It's now starting to rain, I can feel it. There they go, Lake District.
Welcome.
Brilliant place, but it will bite you if you do not bring the right gear.
Mental.
Absolutely insane. It's Woo!
It's still going!
Still going!
Nuts!
Crazy.
Woo! That's ace!
Unbelievable.
I'll never get bored of this. It's raining.
As they took his soul, they stole his pride.
Bright!
When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I'm standing with an army. I'm standing with an army. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I'm standing with an army. Standing with an army.
Right then, guys and girls, we've woken up to what is nothing.
Pea soup.
Pea soup. Windy.
Get rid of the hangover.
Yeah. We've gone from beautiful lush grass and water to just complete moonscape. It's mental.
Found an area there's no wind,
Yeah.
where you might be able to hear us, and we are now descending a really tricky slope down.
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's such a contrast to our normal videos. It's eerily cool.
Yeah. You wouldn't have thought it was pretty much June.
Yeah. It's cold.
It's very cold. It's very damp and very slippy.
We're full of high spirits at the moment, but that's before we have to go up that.
We still have to go
It's
up.
a very, my good friend Colin has chosen a savage route.
We just come down that and we're heading up that. If you can see Steve, that shows you the perspective of how high we have to go back up again. Cup of tea from the top there, see you in a bit. So in stark contrast to where we set off, there's relatively no wind. It's beautiful. Just sat relaxing halfway up the what do we call it, Brutus?
Brutus. Yeah.
Brutus.
Brutus the killer.
Brutus the leg slayer. Now the Johnny Savage part of the walk is pretty brutal. I think it's this way.
Which way?
There.
You
Yeah,
think so?
yeah. Right, I need my stick for this. My knee is on its last legs. Yeah. It's certainly taken a pummeling these past few days, but I'm old man, can take it. Don't laugh. So we're now back on the flat, which is nice for my knee, which is pretty much disintegrated.
His whole legs just keep
bad.
folded in half on the flat. It's so funny to watch. He's walking along, he's going, oh, I'm in so much pain. It's so funny.
So it's been an amazing walk, hasn't it?
It has.
Our favourite so far. I know we say that in every video, but
week.
we keep excelling
I
ourselves.
don't know how we're going to excel this one.
I don't.
Helvellyn, I think.
Helvellyn, Striding Edge, Blencathra. There's plenty more to go at. But this now is where the journey ends, and where we go do the next most important thing, which is
Cheese sandwich.
cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich.
Over and out. You've been brilliant. Subscribe, like and comment.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and be cool.
It was fun. See you next time, guys.
Please get out your boundary.
Bye.
It's Wednesday day. We're me with my DJ Steve.
And I've only got 110 more miles of this.
Oh, he's gonna wish I were driving. And this freaking sat nav's doing me nothing. Start getting into track, and she's like, take the third exit. Don't forget to take the third exit.
What Colin normally
The
does.
third exit.
Takes the second exit.
In 100 yards, enter the roundabout and take the third exit.
So we know now to enter the roundabout and take the third exit. Thanks, love. So, just in case you might want to tell us again,
Take the third exit.
just in case in those 3.5 microseconds you forgot. What does that one say?
I thought I did really well there.
I had it together.
Much better than the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm already going.
Call me an amateur last time.
Right, hang on.
I had it all together there.
I can't be smiling at all.
Smile and anger is not two emotions that need to be mixed. Right, next one is anger.
That should be difficult to do at this point. Hang on. It's coming now, look.
We need road rage or something.
Don't have road rage, that's you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm gonna go for a lot of videos. I'm gonna have to get rid of giggles now because they're in there now.
Don't worry, that was just a last minute thing.
Knob.
Let's go hear the knob. Right, okay, that would be it's the knob, perfect.
When he then realised that they were his wife's sunglasses. Looked like a Bobby Dazzler in them, he did, so Steve is sunglasses-less.
It's full squintage.
Full squinting. Brilliant. Do it. Recording. Focus on his man cheek.
Your top on now.
Because I'm a big fatty. Oh no, I've not put that one in first. Wait a minute. Recording.
See how much wine I've got.
No. Hey!
Oh wow, that's coming a lot.
Nothing works today. Nothing.
Oh, wobblage!
Wobblage. Nearly spilt my drink.
Ah!